This is maybe about 2, maybe even 3 weeks, honestly, after I uploaded the initial part of this video. I wanted to do this update interruption because I always want to try to keep you guys appraised of all of the information that I come across and the things that happen. So I'm just going to get straight to it. Now, one of the reasons that I like to paint 2 or 3 or 4 or more paintings sometimes with a set before I actually review it is because I really like to give the paints a chance to show me what they are capable of, so to speak. So in the video that you were watching, you know, we sort of just kind of did it as an art kit because it was part of the art kit Sunday or part of the art kit series. So I let the paints dry out completely, and then I started doing some other paintings from them, and they started to dry, and I want you guys to see this. Can you see how pretty much every single one of those paints have cracked? I mean, and they have cracked really badly. Some of them are flaking off. I just really wanted you guys to see this because this completely changes my opinion of this product. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't take away from the fact that, you know, everything that I said about the paints, other than the physicalities, is true. But this changes the game for me for a lot of reasons. I mean, for all of the reasons that I would recommend it, honestly. First of all, in the kids department, this is not something that I would want to give my child to paint from or to paint with. This is going to flake up, it's going to flake off. They're going to move it from room to room. We know kids are not careful with things at all. Even if they try to be, there's going to be some type of accident that happens. And the fear is that these paints will get all jumbled up and all mixed up. In the aspect of it being for, you know, a beginner or for an experienced artist that's maybe using it for like a travel palette or something, again, same problem. I feel like the paints would be constantly chipping and mixing. You would be losing paint and losing product. That's such a bummer, guys. That is such a bummer because I wanted to like this set so bad. I love the Miya Himi gouache. And when I found out that there was a Himi watercolor part of that line, I wanted so bad for it to be good. And for all intents purposes, maybe the paints do paint out really well. I did these, I was trying, I came across this because I was trying to prepare for another watercolor demo. And let's see here, I got a couple of practice paintings of Cupcake I was trying to do. I really like the way that the Cupcake wrapper came out on this one. On this one, I like the icing mound a little better, although I'm really still working to perfect the icing mound. But be that as it may, it's just such a bummer, guys. It is. So, yeah. With all that said, this is probably not a set that I would recommend for that purpose. Now, it was only about $12, maybe $13 at the time that I purchased it. I believe that's around the price that it is now at the time that you may be watching this video. 12, 13 bucks just for the palette, because I feel like the palette itself is so cool. I love the palette. I hate this. I've never said this really, but I'm gonna dig the paints out of here and I'm gonna continue to use the palette. I'm gonna put some other paints in this palette because I really do like the palette, but, and I wanted to like the paints, excuse me, so bad. But I just can't get with this chipping. This is extreme chipping. It's not like, I mean, I guess, and it's already solid form when you get it. It's not like you're drying it down from a tube. So I don't even know if adding a drop of glycerin to each one of the little pellets would make a difference or not. I haven't tried that. And honestly, I'm probably not going to even waste the product to try it. At the end of the day, more than likely, I'm not going to do any other paintings with this. But I am going to reuse the palette. So guys, this is probably going to be one that I would say is a miss. I'm not sure if it's targeted towards kids the more I think about it, but regardless of who it's targeted towards, I just don't feel like for 12 bucks you can find a much better paint that won't give you this physicality once it's wet. So yeah, there you have it. Sorry guys, I really wanted to like it. I really wanted to bring you an awesome review about this, but after a while of having these and using them, these are some of the things that I discovered, which is why I'm going to continue to take the extended amount of time that I normally do in order to test a product before I do a review on it. If you found anything useful or that you like in this video, guys, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Hit the go ahead and subscribe. I'm sorry, if you're not a subscriber, hit that notification bell all so that you know when we have new content coming up. Don't forget to follow us on the Thrifty Apprentice Facebook page, Instagram page, as well as TikTok now. Don't forget that the Cheap Art Challenge is still in full swing. You still got time to get your submissions in. And as I tell you at the end of every single video, just keep painting.